warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel di Cuap-Cuap Pipit. Ya, alhamdulillah hari ini adalah hari yang sangat spesial buat gue. Karena apa? Karena hari ini adalah bertepatan dengan bulan Zulhijjah, yang mana di bulan ini ada satu ibadah yang sangat istimewa sekali untuk umat muslim, yaitu adalah ibadah haji. Nah, ngomong-ngomong ibadah haji nih, kita sekarang udah ditemenin sama sepasang suami istri yang mereka ini mixed married dan sama-sama tinggal di Australia bareng gue. Dan alhamdulillahnya, tahun lalu mereka sudah melaksanakan ibadah haji dari Australia tepat sebelum pandemi COVID-19 melanda dunia. Oke, untuk gimana cerita yang seru dari mereka, kita lanjut aja yuk. Assalamualaikum Brother Adam and Mbak Indah.
Waalaikumsalam.
How are you today?
Thank you. Yes.
Oke. Buat teman-teman semua yang nggak tahu siapa ini Mbak Indah, siapa ini Brother Adam, kita kenalan dulu aja yuk. Oke, Mbak Indah, bisa ceritain nggak pertama kali ke Australia itu bagaimana ceritanya?
Pertama pindah ke Australia Desember tahun 2010 itu karena aku menikah sama Adam dan menikahnya juga di sini. Jadi Desember aku pindah ke sini dan Januari tanggal 15 kita menikah. Dan sebelumnya memang Adam sudah aku suruh convert ke Islam waktu pertama kenal. Aku udah suruh masuk ke Islam. Aku ajarkan Islam, kalau kamu menikah sama aku harus masuk ke Islam, harus masuk Islam dan harus sholat. That I said to you when you convert to Islam, that if you gonna marry me, you need to convert to Islam and then but you should do anything that Islam ask, isn't it?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Oke, so jadi Mbak Indah 2010 ya tepatnya pindah ke Australia karena married sama Brother Adam. Okay, so for Brother Adam, the question is when and what your motivation converted to Islam?
Well, when was I suppose when I met Inda, and she was quite a committed Muslim and lives those values, and she wanted her husband to do the same, of course. So this was in early 2010, I think.
Yeah, August.
Yeah. So before that, I started looking at my life, how my life was, and it seemed a little bit daunting to start off with, the thought of becoming a Muslim, because I knew it was a fairly, not so much a strict religion, but there's certain values that you needed to follow. So I had a look at where my life was and what I needed to change, and decided that yes, I could do that. So I went on from there.
Okay, so who did introduce you about Islam beside your wife?
When I decided that I needed to learn about Islam, I went to Arakun Masjid in Rockingham.
Okay.
And I had a talk to some of the brothers down there, and they're very welcoming.
Okay.
And they helped me quite a bit in learning about Islam.
Okay, so for Brother Adam also. So what do you feel now after converting, become Muslim?
Well, it was quite interesting because you can go through life and be quite uncertain. But then when I became a Muslim and understood better Allah's plan, I felt a lot of peace, and I felt like a lot of weight was lifted off my shoulders, because what I thought before were my decisions weren't my decisions at all. They were decisions of Allah, and I was just following His plan. So I felt much more peaceful and happy with my life, because I didn't have to worry so much about things.
Okay, so it's very different before and after become Muslim, right? Okay, so maybe now because you are Muslim, so before you have to remember of Allah, and after that, so before you be a Muslim, maybe you never think about it, right? Or what?
Yeah, that's when I was a child, but I never really followed it. I believed in God, but I didn't have any real guidance or any plan. But when you look at Islam, there is a plan.
Yeah.
You know, the 5 pillars of Islam.
Yes.
So on a daily basis, you've got a plan there in front of you. So it becomes much easier to follow and understand yourself and how you can make that plan work.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, for the next question is for Mbak Indah. So challenge or tantangan apa aja yang Mbak Indah selama ini gitu ya dalam yang dijalani sama Brother Adam untuk support Brother Adam bisa practice Islam gitu.
It's a bit hard. The first time that I show you and also teach you how to do salat is the hard thing, because people that who never do like Islam did, it's a bit hard, because when we were kids we normally do for doing salat and band-aid and then something like that, but people who not Islam is never did it. And then it's the hard thing about them, but alhamdulillah now he can do it. Before when I teach him about do the tahiyatul, sit down between 2 rakaat. You always like this, always fell off like this, and then always so make me laughing. But alhamdulillah he can do it like everyone did it, so that's alhamdulillah. And then also about the how we recite when we doing salat, because that is also very hard for him. Yeah, easy for us, but it's very hard, even maybe for us maybe a bit hard, but for him it's a bit difficult. But alhamdulillah, bit by bit he can memorize the surah, and then also the recite doa that for the salat.
Because before Adam become Muslim, there is a different culture with us as Muslim, like what we eat and then what we do like that. So how about that, Mbak Indah?
Alhamdulillah, I try to change a bit, because like when I move in here, because I also live with my step kid, and then they still eat like pork, like ham, but I try to explain to them that we can't eat like this. If you want to eat, can you have it maybe outside the house or something like that, spread. But alhamdulillah, they respect us, and then they also didn't eat like that at home.
Oh, in front of you.
Yeah, not doing at home. So if they want something, they just buy it outside.
Okay. So as far as I know, lots of Australian, love drinks. So and how about Brother Adam to adjust that after being Muslim?
Drinking alcohol, I already stopped. I wasn't drinking alcohol, so that was easy. I hadn't had any alcohol for some time before that.
Before become Muslim?
Yeah.
Before he met me too.
See, this is where I think it was Allah's plan. He was getting me ready before I even knew. Because things were happening in my life beforehand that was leading me towards this time. There's a lot of things that probably won't go into now, but I can see it, that it's part of Allah's plan. So it became very easy for me.
Iya, Masya Allah. Oke. Wah, teman-teman nih menarik banget ya ceritanya, karena nggak mudah sih buat seorang mualaf itu bisa bisa follow ajaran Islam dengan baik gitu kan, apalagi seorang Brother Adam ini dia Australian, dia juga before Christian, dan juga culture di Australia itu drinking alcohol is
a habit.
Like that. Jadi itu susah sebenarnya untuk seorang Brother Adam bisa adjust gitu kan sebagai seorang Muslim. Okay, the next question is for Brother Adam. It's a story about your Hajj last year. So, what's your reason that? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنك لا تهدي من أحببت ولكن الله يهدي من يشاء wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin. Sungguh engkau Muhammad tidak dapat memberi petunjuk kepada orang yang engkau kasihi, tetapi Allah memberi petunjuk kepada orang yang Dia kehendaki, dan Dia lebih mengetahui orang-orang yang mau menerima petunjuk. Quran Surat Al-Qasas ayat 56.